Hello and welcome for our second installment of the incremental changes that we want to help you make. I'm Dr. Cameron Garber and this is Dr. Brianne Showman Brown. We are so excited to join you again. So last time we talked about things that you can do in your eating pattern and kind of that part of your life and lifestyle, changing those little small things that you can in your diet and your eating pattern, so that you can make those incremental changes. And now we want to talk a little bit more about the fitness side of things. So what you can do to change your movement pattern, your exercise pattern, because we all have a pattern in that area of life as well.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely something that needs to be, is frequently avoided, but needs to be discussed as far as just little things you can do to integrate those into your life.
It's kind of a big deal too that we look at that pattern and say, what changes can I make there? How can I be more active? And there's a bunch of things. Park at the back of the parking lot, take the stairs instead of the elevator, get your 10,000 steps in a day. Those are kind of those canned things that we tell people, but at the same time, maybe you work somewhere where there aren't stairs, or that there is no parking lot, that maybe you work from home. So what can we do to make those activity level changes, 1% things to start, and just becoming more active and things?
I had one client that told me she purposefully printed to the printer furthest away from her office.
Yeah.
So she just had to walk those extra steps every day to get, or anytime she had to get something from the printer.
Yeah. No, and
so it's just simple 1% changes.
Yeah, it's just little things. I did that too when I worked at a large hospital system. I chose to use the restroom that was furthest away from my workstation, which maybe it was a little inefficient, but it got me way more steps in my day.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And it also happened to be a little bit more private, quiet bathroom instead of the one that's like in the general common area. And so I liked it for that reason too. It was a little more peaceful. That's TMI. We might edit that out. Anyway, but those types of things you can build into your life and lifestyle, so that it doesn't have to be this huge change. I always tell people all the time when they're kind of beating themselves up in some of our follow-up appointments, I always tell them, you don't have to be fit in a day, right? You don't have to lose all the weight in a day. You don't have to get your whole workout in one workout, right? You can do that over time. You can become fit over time and become healthy over time. And that journey of doing so, of being more consistent rather than intense and making big sweeping changes, that journey is where we really learn how to make it a permanent change, instead of this thing that I'm doing for the next 6 weeks, losing 30 pounds and then gaining it all back.
Yeah,
right?
Definitely. There is kind of one I give, at least, especially to office workers a lot of times, and I actually posted this in a small business group that I'm in because I know a lot of them are desk workers, is set your timer for 25 minutes. After that 25 minutes, get up, set it for 5 minutes, and just do some stretches. Or if you have your own office, just do some squats, something that you can just move. It's nothing you have to be doing for a straight half an hour.
Yeah.
If you do that for your span of an 8-hour day, you're gonna get some decent amount of activity in.
Yeah, and so it's just figuring out for you what's gonna work best.
Yeah.
I have one patient that we talked about it, and we found that the best way for her to get a workout in is to arrive a little bit earlier to work and walk a lap around the building before she goes in, and then at the end of the day, walk a lap around the building. And so that lap, at first, it kind of backfired a little bit. At first, that lap took her about 10 minutes, and so she was getting 20 minutes of walking in addition to some of her other exercise activities. It was great. Problem was, she got faster as she got more fit, and so she was getting less time in, which is good, that she was getting more fit.
Yeah, definitely.
But at the same time, she had to make maybe 2 laps.
2 laps.
Right? But it was great. But the fact that she could even was awesome.
Yeah.
But so there are definitely ways to do that, to find little changes that you can make in your life and lifestyle. And that's what we're really here for, is to help people make those changes. And so if you feel like you could use and benefit from somebody helping kind of break down your current pattern and lifestyle, we're always here as a resource. So feel free to reach out to us.
Certainly.
You can direct message us or drop a comment down below, and we're happy to help you kind of troubleshoot your lifestyle and see what you can do to make some of those changes.
Yeah, I mean, it's what we do every day with our
Yeah.
clients. You know, we're always talking about trying to figure out how to integrate these changes for the healthier lifestyle. So
Right.
yeah, if you guys have any questions, definitely reach out to us.
Yeah, and I would say I'm working on that for my own lifestyle all the time.
Oh yeah, every day.
Yeah, and I've got kids, and so I'm trying to help, like, how do I help them figure this out for their lifestyle so I don't put them on a track where they're behind and they don't know how to exercise and they don't know how to eat healthily and they think that vegetables are poisonous or whatever, you know. I'm working on that too. I'm always constantly learning what 1% changes I can make and what 1% changes I can inspire in my family. And so it's definitely a journey, and I would love to share more of my journey with you if you've got questions or need help. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Again, Dr. Cameron Garber and Dr. Brianne Showman Brown, thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Bye guys.
Whoop.